everyone. Happy Mother's Day. I just wanted to get a few notes before we get to the actual meat and potatoes of the video. Um, Trying to do this one take only. Uh, it's 8 o'clock now. We're on a pretty short timeline. I do want to put this out before Mother's Day is over. So forgive any of the pauses, stumbles over words, or the minimal editing. I just thought it was more important to get the video out than getting a polished product out there. With that being said, the other kind of preface is I did have a whole idea for the video, and you might see in the thumbnail that it's the base set Charizard that we're talking about today. But this card here is not the base set Charizard. I did order one from eBay maybe 2 weeks ago, and just with the logistics of things, it didn't come in until Monday. My mom lives in California. I wanted her to sign the Zard so I could have it for the video as kind of like a cool little shout out to my mom and connect the story I'm about to say. But just like real life, yeah, these things don't always work out. So today we have Expedition Charizard subbing in for base set Charizard. So yeah, let's rock the video and kind of get into things. How did I even want to start? I guess I want to start by saying the hobby now is just so much different than what it was when I was 8 years old, 9 years old back in 1999, 2000. And there's just all this near mint, gem mint 10, PSA, 5 digit, 6 digit, all of these crazy one of ones, low pop things. And back then it was just a lot simpler being a collector. I was 8 years old, and I really wanted to share this story with you today. It being Mother's Day, my mom is actually a really big influence on not only me as a person, but me as a collector, as a person that does TCG. Growing up, we really didn't have too much. My mom was working minimum wage jobs. My dad, he was actually away for very long stretches of time as a merchant marine. So most of my childhood was just me and my mom and my sister. A couple years later, my younger brother came along, but yeah, just the kids and my mom. And she knew that I loved Pokemon as soon as it came out. And she wanted me to do well in school. So whenever I brought her, good grades or got an award at school, she'd go and take me to the mall, Eastridge in San Jose, if there's anyone in California that knows what I'm talking about. And she'd get me a pack. Not really singles, it was more like packs back in the day. But I can remember this award in particular, and I still have it. My mom's kind of a hoarder, and she made me keep most of my awards. So I remember getting this award here. And what is it? Personal Success Award. I don't even know what that means, but to succeed requires setting goals, hard work, and determination. We're proud to recognize and congratulate me, Benjamin Sanchez. So I remember the award. It wasn't actually wasn't in this very hefty wooden frame. It was just like a little piece of paper. My mom actually spent the money to get this all plaqued up because she was just so proud to see me win it. And I remember her asking what I wanted. And I, of course, like all the kids, there's nothing more that I wanted than that Charizard, right? The base set Charizard. And I can still remember. It's almost like 30 years ago that this happened, but I can still remember going to Eastridge that day. And we were downstairs at some hobby store, I think. And like I said, like singles, they weren't a thing back then, really. So I remember that she bought think like half a booster box. It might have even been full, like not all at once, but just a pack at a time, like just wanting me to get what I wanted. And she didn't even know Pokemon like that. Like, fortunately, a lot of moms nowadays are old enough to know Pokemon, so they're able to pick up the hobby with the kids. My mom had no idea what this was, right? She just knew that, her son just really liked this thing and just wanted me to be happy, right? So we're going through the half a box, and I remember the hits. It was a Raichu and a Chansey, which, don't get me wrong, cool cards, right? But not the Charizard. So I don't remember being bummed out or whatnot, or if I was just happy to get what I got. Could have gone either way, to be honest, knowing me as a kid. But I do remember going upstairs, and then some random shop had a display with a single, with singles in the case, and I don't know enough details to remember if that Zard was like first edge, shadowless, or unlimited, or base set 2. I really don't know. But the point is, my mom couldn't afford that Charizard. Didn't make sense, right? Like, working minimum wage, you got, at the time, 2 kids, you got bills to pay, you got rent to pay, you got food to put in our mouths, and that's just on top because she already bought half a box, right? But anyway, she saw the single in the case. She saw that I wanted it. I told her it was the card. Maybe I shouldn't have told her it was the card, but she bought me the card. And, that's stuck with me for like over close to 30 years now. And it wasn't the first time, that she'd do that. Eventually it went from trading cards to video games, and just every time I'm doing well in school, get the latest GameCube game or whatever it is, or Yu-Gi-Oh card back in the day, eventually getting into Yu-Gi-Oh. But the point is, my mom supported my passions, no matter how, worthless or not practical they might be. And, fast forward to today, it's just kind of cool, like being able to be a vendor and create those memories with other collectors, and just kind of reflecting on how I wouldn't even have the privilege to do something like vending on the weekend, or vending in my free time, or collecting, even if it wasn't for all of my mom's sacrifices. And it's not really about, like, to me, it's not really about the base set Charizard or whatever card that it might be. It's more about the person that gave it to me, and the value that I have in that. So this story, a long-winded story, it's so as to say, Mom, I know you're going to be watching this later. I want to thank you for everything. Not just the Charizard, not just, everything that you bought me over the years. Just really, thank you for, I just need some water. Thank you for believing in me, for sacrificing to make things happen. And yeah, I'm just so privileged to be in a good spot in life to do this as a hobby, and do this on the side. And I love doing it. And I just wanted to throw this message out to all of the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. If you're that mom that doesn't know Pokemon, and you're putting in the time to learn like hundreds of these creatures' names, or even the variations of all of the different Pokemon, if you're putting in that extra shift at work, or it's a shared hobby between you and your kids, I wanted to wish you a happy Mother's Day. And yeah, to keep it going, keep believing in your kids, and who knows? Maybe one day it'll come full circle. Maybe not quite exactly how it came full circle for me, but I like to believe that maybe it's just a byproduct of growing up that, hard work is recognized and eventually pays off. And to the broader audience out there, kind of the engaging content that I want to put forth is just go through your collection and maybe it's not the most expensive card, maybe it is the most expensive card in your collection, but just find that card. I want to know what it is, and just leave a comment down below, why that card like means a lot to you, who gave it to you, and why did they give it to you. Give me some stories to read. I'd love to hear your stories. And again, thank you to everyone supporting me, supporting Javier, supporting the Secret Lair, and happy Mother's Day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a couple B-roll photos of young me and to send you off with. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh shoot. Here I am editing and I forgot. How do I flip this baby around? Anyway, I forgot that my mom actually shot me a message. Kim recorded a message that my mom wanted to give me for Mother's Day. I told her about the video. So here's a message from mom. Sheesh, just crazy how this stuff just kind of plays out. Sorry guys. Just a couple more minutes. Imagine it's a heartfelt one. So yeah, just keep watching please. Thanks.
JR, thank you for everything what you did to me. But I still remember when you're still young, when you're still at school. And then I know you love cards. Every time that you have a good grades before, the only thing you ask me is a card. So in order for you to get more good grades, in order for you to be what you call that now, I always promise you that every time you have a good grades, I always gonna buy you a card, even though that cards that time is like a little bit of expensive, but I try my best to do that for you because I want you to concentrate. I want you to be a good son and a student to me at the same time, and congratulations that you did it this far. And one more thing, I need to congratulate you also because you're having a new business right now. So I wish and I pray to God that you be able to do that and be successful for that business that you're having right now, anak. And I know that you love cards, and probably that's what you in right now. So I love you and happy Mother's Day to me from you. And thank you for everything that you did to me, anak. You never failed me as a mother. Thank you for being a good son, because that's what you are right now. If you don't listen to me before everything, anak kong, I don't know, but thank you for being a good son to me. That's all I can say, and congratulations again. Thank you, and I love you. We love you.